Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about the heater on the Astra H. This might be the case for most cars, but I just want to quickly show you guys. I had a little situation as well. So it will be about the heat. So when you want hot air blowing out. So what would happen is, so if I, for example, turn the car on, turn that on. As you can hear from that, you can hear the blower is still working. So the blower fan, that's still working. But the issue that I had was, as you can see there, it's on hot. When I put the blower on, like any number, it doesn't really matter what number, but any number I put, it would come out ice cold or cold. And then when I turn it to cold, it's still cold. So I was just thinking, what's happened? Suddenly the hot air's not coming out. I wasn't sure what's wrong. I thought something must have happened in the engine, or something must have went wrong. But it's actually a simple fix. It doesn't even cost you that much. So I thought I'll just make a video because I was trying to find it online as well. For some reason I couldn't find it, so I'm guessing not that many people had the issues. Not sure. If you guys have, do let me know, because obviously I couldn't find nothing online for some reason about it. Because all the other ones that I found was when you turn this on, it wouldn't blow anything, so the actual motor inside there was actually damaged or wasn't working. But that wasn't the case for me, because when I turn that on, the motor does still work because it obviously blows out cold air. There's just not the heat. So the actual issue was, so what you need to do is open the bonnet. I'll show you guys what it was. So if you've got a problem like mine, as you can see, this is the coolant, and on my one, as you can see, my coolant has gone down right there. But when I actually had the first problem, I actually had no coolant. That's why I wasn't getting any hot air. So what that coolant does, as you can see, if you follow that, so what the coolant does is, so if you follow that line, you can see that goes into here, goes in there, goes into the engine, and basically all that goes inside there. There's the fan down there which actually heats up. There's another radiator basically for it to heat up. So from that, then it blows hot air into the actual cockpit or to the cabin. So if you don't have any coolant, then the heater, the heating vents don't really get any coolant in, so it can't heat it up. That's why you'd be getting the cold air. So, to fix it, all you gotta do is top up your coolant up to there. So once you've got that up, all you gotta do is literally like give it a little squish, because you'll see all the coolant going back in, so you'll lose a bit. So then you have to refill it and put it back to its level. So make sure it's right there. That's what you need to do. So obviously on my one, as you can see, I literally filled up yesterday. It's gone down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up today and then see what happens by tomorrow. If I lose it again, obviously there's a problem, so then I have to sort that out, and I'll obviously let you guys know. But that's why you need the coolant. So it heats, so the coolant goes from there inside the heating, then it gives out the hot air. With no coolant, it doesn't heat anything up, so that's why you're getting the cold air. So that's why the fan will make like a loud noise. So you just gotta sort that out. So I'm just gonna quickly top up the coolant. So this is the coolant that I'm using. It's literally from Euro car parts, and I've just made a little funnel. I didn't find any, so I just cut a bottle. So obviously make sure if the car's really hot, you just gotta be careful when you're opening it. I don't know if you heard that. It's because I've been driving, so it's a bit hot. So what I'm going to do, put that there, open that up. And then fill it to the desired place. So you just got to make sure that it goes on the line, which mine isn't. And now it is. So there you go, that's it. And all you gotta do is just monitor it and if that runs out again, because obviously I filled it up yesterday, it went down, so that's probably most likely because obviously it was running empty, so the heating must have took some of the coolant. So hopefully I'm going to now monitor this and see what happens. If that goes again, obviously there's a problem, but I'll get back to you on that. But that is the main reason why your heating won't be working. So what I did was, after that, literally came into the car, started the engine. There you go. So I just let it run for a little while, and what I did was, well, basically I waited for a bit and then turned the heater on, and then just to make sure that, you know, the hot air is still coming out. There you go. So I can feel the hot air. Obviously on my occasion now in the video, there was a bit of coolant left, but there was tiny bit. So for that, I'm gonna monitor that one actually. So tomorrow, I'm gonna see around night time again and see what happens, if it goes down or not. Because obviously the first time I put the coolant in, everything was empty because I didn't realize the coolant was finished. That's why I was getting the cold air. So now hopefully I've topped it up the second time now, so that should stay the same, because the coolant shouldn't run out so quick. If it runs out really quick, then obviously there's some sort of leakage going on, so there's a bit of problem, so then you'll have to get it sorted out by the garage. So I'm going to wait it out and see what happens. Hopefully it should be all fixed. I've filled it up now, as you guys seen, so fingers crossed. Hopefully tomorrow it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it should still stay the same, because it should roughly be around the same level. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this video helps you guys out, because obviously I couldn't find nothing, so I wanted to obviously help people out as well, so that way it's easier, because obviously everybody uses YouTube first to find out if there's any, you know, any way of fixing it without going to the garage, because nowadays garages are really expensive. So trying to help people out. Obviously I couldn't find nothing, so hopefully this should help you guys out as well. So if you guys like the video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.